This is why I unfollowed everybody on Facebook.
Facebook is contributing to society's woes.
That actually documents show that Instagram has been harmful to teenagers.
I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta.
Leading to thoughts of suicide and worse.
Facebook was first introduced to me when I was 13. My sister had one, and it was all the rage. And my parents said that when I was 13 that I was able to get my own Facebook. For the first few years of me owning a Facebook, I pretty much never posted anything besides this super weird picture that I edited of me dunking over some random guy on the Minnesota Timberwolves. My Facebook usage really started to ramp up around the 2016 election.
The national exit polls show a sharp division in votes among many demographics: gender, age, education, income.
We owe him an open mind and the chance to lead.
It's time for America to bind the wounds of division.
Uniting and leading the country.
It was such a crazy time, and no matter what side you were on, it seems like everybody had something to say. After that, I was pretty much a daily Facebook user. I used it a lot to check Marketplace to try and find deals, but mostly I was just scrolling on the feed, nonstop looking at what everybody was posting. In a study done by Forbes, the average American will spend over 1,300 hours on social media, with 58 minutes a day going towards Facebook. I always thought that my Facebook usage was not because I was scrolling on the timeline, but it's because I was flipping computers on the side. But that's not what it was. It was me predominantly scrolling on the timeline and then thinking, oh crap, I totally forgot why I opened this app. I should start looking for computers. So with Facebook, there were still three things that I wanted. Facebook is mostly all bad. I think that generally speaking, if I deleted my Facebook account, I would be okay, but I do make a decent amount of money flipping computers on the side, so that's not something I wanted to miss out on. So there were still a few things I wanted with Facebook. The first thing was obviously still being able to use the Marketplace. That's why I buy a bunch of stuff. That's why I bought this Herman Miller chair. It's like a $1,300 chair retail. I bought it for $250 locally. That's why I buy a lot of my stuff. Everything but this camera was used and bought locally. So I prefer to do that. I also wanted to see the pictures that were posted of me so I could save them to my phone in case I wanted to keep them for a later date. But mostly I just wanted to stop wasting my time on political nonsense.
The social platform that were originally set up with the best of intention became quickly the largest, most powerful social conditioner of all time.
The main reason I unfollowed everybody on Facebook was that way I could remove the temptation. I didn't want the temptation there anymore. Without being able to scroll on the timeline and have nothing there for me to look, there was no reason to go to the timeline because it's just an empty thing. There's no temptation anymore. If you were a drug addict, would it be better to have the drugs in your home but decide not to use them? Or would it be better just to have the drugs not in your house at all and have no access to them? I decided that the latter was probably better for me. Thinking about changing my social media habits reminds me of a quote from Nathaniel Branden. The first step towards change is awareness. The second step is acceptance. So the three main reasons that I unfollowed everybody on Facebook were: one, to make sure that I stopped using the dang app for something that wasn't productive. I consider flipping computers productive. Two, I was so sick of getting so frustrated all the time and seeing what people posted if they disagree with me politically, even if they agreed with me politically and it wasn't exactly what I thought. It was so frustrating to scroll through and look at. And finally, I wanted to stop having this emotional baggage of just forcing myself to care about what other people are doing. At the end of the day, I don't really care, no offense, but I don't really care. If I'm a good friend of yours, I will know what's going on in your life. If you're a family member, I'll know what's going on in your life. I don't need to see some curated BS on Facebook in order to know what's going on in your life. For me, Facebook has made me thousands and thousands of dollars flipping computers or saving myself money, whether it be purchasing something that retails for $150 brand new in box that somebody is selling for $40, or whether it be this chair, whether it be my computer, this microphone, this lens. I buy everything I can used locally all the time because it saves me a ton of money. So for now, Facebook is still a necessity. Until I have enough money basically to stop doing that, which I don't think will ever happen, then I can officially delete Facebook. But for all intents and purposes, my Twitter's deleted, my Instagram is deleted, and my Facebook is deleted. There is no social media app that can get me. TikTok, I do not use TikTok, and Snapchat, I just deleted off my phone the other day. So there is no social media company that can get me except for YouTube, and I will admit that I'm not perfect about that. I'm hoping to curb that by doing my challenge for next week. And this, if you don't know what this is, you're probably too young to be watching these videos, but you shouldn't have a social media in the first place. But this is an iPhone 4. I I think it's a 4. It's either a 4 or 4S, I can't actually. This is an iPhone 4. I'm going to be using this as my only phone for the next week, starting tomorrow, and hopefully this can cut down on pretty much all the wasted time I spend on my phone consuming bad content on YouTube. Thank you for watching the video. I will see you in the next one. Get subscribed for the next video. Is that shameless? And I'll dang it. And I'll see you when I talk to you about this iPhone 4 in 2022. All right, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is staying safe out there. Peace out.